Good morning and welcome to the first Monday Musing of this semester, even though it's Friday. So I gave you guys a week to sort of get used to things. I wanted to give you an overview of inflation because that is a big thing in the news right now, and inflation is a very important part of economics. So I'm going to explain it to you this way. Let's pretend that today I gave you a shopping list, and on the shopping list was every item in detail. So it would specifically say, for example, 3 oranges and 2 apples and 4 bananas and a gallon of low-fat milk, everything very, very detailed. And it would be everything that we need for the week. And I would tell you that I had already priced everything out. And I knew for a fact that it was going to cost $100 on the money. So I give you the list and I give you the $100 bill and you go shopping. You fill up your grocery cart with everything on my list. And sure enough, you check out and it's $100. Yay. So your $100 today bought everything in that shopping cart. Now let's pretend that everything on my list goes up just by a few pennies. I mean, like if you were to go to the grocery store, you wouldn't even notice if a gallon of milk cost $1.23 and the next time it cost $1.25. But that's what's happened. Every single thing on my list has gone up a few pennies. So what's going to happen next week when I give you the exact same shopping list, same quantities of everything, and you take that same $100 bill and you go to the grocery store and you load it up? When you check out, will your money buy the same amount of goods? And the answer is no. That's inflation. So inflation is a increase in the price level of all goods and services. And remember, goods are things that are tangible, that you can touch, that you can feel, that you can take home with you. And a service is something like an attorney's service, a masseuse, maybe someone. If you go to the health club and you've got a fitness coach, dentist, doctors, those are all services. So the cost of everything goes up. That's inflation. So another way to say that is $1 today will not buy the same thing as $1 tomorrow. That's inflation. So inflation basically decreases the spending value of your money. Your money is not worth as much. So keep that in mind. And then let's go to the next thing. And the next thing is that everybody thinks it would be a really great idea to raise the minimum wage, because the thought is if the minimum wage is higher, then I earn the minimum wage and I can afford more things, right? Everyone that earns the minimum wage can now afford more things. And sometimes you'll hear it's very difficult to support a family on the minimum wage. So question number one, is the minimum wage meant to support a family? The answer is no. The minimum wage is meant for people that are newly entering the workforce, which is maybe you guys that have never had a job before and that don't have job experience, or people that don't have an education. So that's why you guys are all in college. So you will not be earning the minimum wage anymore. What happens if everyone starts earning more money? Okay. And let me put it another way. When you go to the grocery store and you see products that are on the end caps and they're on sale or they're buy one, get one, what's going on there? What's going on is there's too much product. So there's more supply than demand, and that drives the price down, right? So there's too many goods. So let's use money. Money is the product. What happens when there's too much money going around because everybody's making more money? The answer is the value of the money goes down. Tie that in with inflation, and all of a sudden, $100 is not worth $100 anymore. All right. So if minimum wage goes up, everything's going to go up in price. So the employers are not going to swallow that cost. They're going to pass it on to you and me, which means that McDonald's or Starbucks or wherever you go where they employ people and they pay the minimum wage, all of their products and services are going to cost more. That's all going to be passed on to you and me. So keep these things in mind. That's just a little overview about inflation. So if there's anything that you would like me to discuss, anything at all, because everything relates to economics, then drop me an email and I would be more than happy to go over things with you. The best way to reach me is by email. You guys have a great weekend and have fun learning about economics.